What's going on, everyone, and welcome to the final weekend series of the winter season. So, as it currently stands, I'm on 3,720 season points, and 600 would be a perfect weekend, and that would take me to 4,320, which would put me in fourth. However, that's quite unlikely to happen, and I think 4,300 is going to be hard to reach. However, with a decent weekend, I should be able to place top 5, and that is perfectly fine with me. And another thing that I want to mention before we get into this, because it might be relevant later on, is that I'm currently playing in the USA Duels League, Season 2 of it, and it's like week 5, 6, something like that. And I haven't been recording it because, I don't know, I thought it would just get a little bit less interest from people, and, the videos are really short, and I don't know. So basically, I haven't been recording the Duels League, but I have a match this week that has yet to be played, and the deadline is in half an hour. Now, AJ, the organizer, has said that it's okay if we play a little bit after the deadline, but my opponent was sleeping when we were supposed to play the first time, and then I was eating dinner when he became available, and then once I was done with dinner, he was unavailable again. So he's probably going to be available later tonight, so we will probably play our duel. However, I need to get the weekend series done, and we need to get the duel done as soon as possible. So it's possible that in the middle of this video, I'm going to be playing a US duel completely separate from this. So basically, if I cut away in the middle of the video, and if the video ends up being like longer than 2 hours, that is why. But without further ado, with 2.5 hours left in the weekend series, let us begin. Starting with distance as always, we have a pretty high master here, another master, almost a champ. Okay, 4 masters in this lobby. No joke. My rating is above 1,500 for the first time ever. There's a gold here. So, if I lose, I'm going to lose a lot of elo. So it's pretty high stakes in that sense. I don't care as much about the season points as long as I get a decent number of them. But anyway, let's begin. We have TO and CM. CM is Castilla-La Mancha. We have the E90 and the A5. The E90 is up here. It is the A2. Okay, CM41, TO. TO, Toledo, probably. Toledo. Does the E90 continue here? Because these are the TOs here. I'm going to go there. I'm also going to try going on the other side of Madrid. Okay, it didn't work, so I think we're closer to Toledo here. CM9425, CM41. I probably don't need to guess here. I should be pretty close. 41 is just north of me. But that is good enough. And you may have noticed my face looks a little bit lighter. I got a light for Christmas, a ring light that I just set up behind the camera. It does bug my eyes a little bit, but I think in the long run it's good because the lighting is just simply better now. Anyhow, we have what looks like Jordan. We have some water to the west, which is probably just the Dead Sea, which would put us... Well, not the Dead... Maybe it's this bit, because I feel like the area on the Dead Sea is a little different from this. Road angle seems to fit. Could be the south end, but I think these are higher elevation areas over here. So I'm going to try this. It's clearly water. I'm going to try going up here and seeing if that's better. It's not. So I think we are going to be down near this area. But I should be safe, unless it's Aqaba. Okay, no, it's not. It is basically just where I put it, just ever so slightly north. Other people apparently didn't see the water. Well, this guy did. He was just in the wrong area. Japan is good for me if I can get info. Don't see a pull plate there. Don't want to spend too much time looking for them. There's one there. It doesn't look very distinctive to me. I haven't learned this stuff super well. I've kind of just learned it-ish. Palm trees. Is this ever Okinawa? Because this is like some weird looking round. I don't think it is Okinawa, actually. I haven't actually found anything that useful to me, sadly. I think the pull plate is recognizable, but I don't remember what it is. I'm going to go Osaka, 121. It's not a Kyushu plate. It could be further this way. Ooh, it is. Okay. Maybe it is Okinawa. Okay, I'm safe. Oh, it's Kyushu. Apparently it was a Kyushu plate. Yeah, I need to review those, clearly. But we're good for now. This person has 2 guesses to my 3. And this looks like maybe Peru or something, but I shouldn't speak too soon. Although it's still... No, it's Chile, isn't it? El Asiento and Pichi. Those little road markers would be huge here. De Alhue. Villa Alhue. Alhue, El Asiento, and Pichi. There's no way this says nothing. It actually says nothing. I go there. Crap, man. $35. Alfue. I ran out of time. I found it and I ran out of time. I should have been ready. I found it. I ran out of time. All I had to do was zoom in earlier. I went and looked at this sign and it didn't help me, and I thought it would. Immediately lose 10 elo. Gotta be kidding me. Battle Royale distance is just the worst mode, man. It sucks so much. It's too random. I mean, that was kind of my fault, but it's just so unfortunate, really. To lose 10 elo to that is just awful. It's really bad. It's just going to keep happening today, too. I mean, it's going to take like 10 wins, probably at least 5 wins to get back to where I was elo-wise. And all it takes is 1 second place to just completely destroy me like that. I need to keep monitoring Discord to see if my duels opponent is going to answer me. For now, I'm good. But nobody's joining the lobby. God, what a crap start. You never like to start like that. Again, I don't really care that much about the season points. I was always going to drop a few, but the elo is the thing that hurts. When you're this high up, it's so easy to drop down. I mean, that's like almost a whole Road to Rank 1 video's worth of progress just erased immediately. Obviously, it depends on who you come up against, but not fun. Oh, you butthead. Why did you leave the lobby? What are you doing? We have a game. Just stay. Please, nobody leave. Yeah, just gotta concentrate and do better. Dang it, man. Alright, 4 people. Should be a fairly quick game, hopefully winnable. And hopefully I get some duels against some okay players. Okay. Altiplano. That's not where we are at all. Interesting. The Altiplano being that region in like Peru and Bolivia. Not Guatemala. This guy guessing Bolivia and Peru. Okay. I like it. Alright, next we have what appears to be the UK. Maybe, unless it's Ireland. Unless it's Ireland. That is a UK bollard. I think the giveaway signs might also be different in Ireland, but I don't actually know the difference. Two left. Some sort of Central Europe here. Hungary poll, I think, unless it's Romania, but it is Hungary. Utsa. Dead giveaway. Budapest street sign. Argentina poll. Gen 4 fits. No, it's absolutely Argentina. There's no way it's anything else. And he's out of time. Or she's out of time. Nice. +1. Doesn't do much to counteract the -10, but it's better than nothing. Alright, first duel of the day. I know that Fungus was queuing earlier. I don't know if he's still playing. Would be fun, yet nerve-wracking to come up against someone like that, but instead we get an 850. So just another +1 for a win. This is Guatemala City, probably. Pretty straightforward here. Probably my opponent will get this without too much struggle. Yes, he will. They will. All right. Russia, does that say zoom? Oh, 200 meters. I was gonna say zoom? Like, what the hell is that supposed to mean? Okay, it could theoretically be Ukraine. Although that's very Russian flag. Yaroslava? Is that what that says in sort of cursive looking letters? Yaroslav, yeah, that is what that says. Okay, my opponent will probably guess like near Moscow or something, even if he doesn't figure that out. But still, pretty good. Yeah, he did go near Moscow. I'll take it though. Still decent damage anyway. Is ever Russia again? Might be. No. No, it is not. It is Liepaja, Latvia. Or at least 7.2 to the airport. I assume we are just in the city. I don't know where else we would be. Good. Figured out the country, not the spot. And is this a trekker? Or just Gen 2 car? I think it's Luxembourg either way. I think the street sign I just saw was a Lux street sign. This one right here. Yeah, classic Luxembourg street sign format. Not too difficult. He was... okay. He went Belgium near Luxembourg? Sure. Just Europe. Looks like Romania. You will probably figure that out. This light behind me is pretty annoying, but I think it's just better for the viewers. I'll get used to it. It's just I have a lot of trouble with bright lights, so it's a little bit much for me. I don't even care. Somewhere in here. Not worth the trouble. Good. Decent hedge. Ulica. Croatia, Montenegro. Montenegro. With the rifts and the Slavic language, nothing else this is going to be. Okay, good. He was in Turkey. That's good damage right there. Very, very good. Palms, Malaysia or something. Yellow lines? Okay, this is unusual, but it is Malaysia. I'm not sure what's up with the yellow lines here. Might be construction zone or something. Anyway, oil palms, you kind of see these everywhere. At least along like the west coast area. And he didn't guess. He rage quit. That or he... the game didn't take his guess or something. Either way, fine by me. Just check my Discord DMs. Nothing. To distance we go. Alright, and the lobby's empty again. Everybody left. Isn't that just fantastic? Well, then I will wait. All I want to do is win these games. I just want my elo to stay respectable. I can gain it when I'm playing duels, but I always lose it when I'm playing distance. But I gotta keep doing weekend series. It's a requirement. I haven't missed a single week since it started. It's probably been almost a year since it started. It's kind of crazy when you think about it. That's a while. Okay, I think everyone in here is a gold. Okay, we got a master there. E-Dog is the best player in here so far. But a slightly easier lobby than the last one. At least on paper. It also means if I lose even more elo. It's a bit of a double-edged sword. Alright. 6 people in the lobby this time. Let's do it. Hello, Canada. I don't know where I am. If given a little bit more time to province guess, I could probably province guess. It's looking like Ontario to me. That's definitely my first instinct here. Probably just kind of Golden Horseshoe or whatever that area is called. Little Toronto Peninsula thing. I will guess London first. Good. Guy below me already somehow has 0 guesses, so... And he's gone. He was dying on purpose. Decent guess. It was basically downtown Detroit, which also makes sense. Finland? Okay, looking pretty empty at the moment. Half time elapsed. No info. I'm just going to spread throughout Finland here. We'll go here. Okay, a little farther. Oh boy. Better. Not great. Oh god. Oh, Jesus. Okay, that was stressful. That was very stressful. I didn't know whether I should go north or south. Man, that was pretty impressive how close everyone got there. That was scary. I could have gone out there. North towards Maribor, Krapina, Zabok. So we're in Croatia here. Krapina is... Zabok is there. Krapina. Bistra. Pojatno. Here's Donja Bistra. Oh, Zapresic is here. So we're somewhere around here. Yeah, should just be this. Road angle is like, yeah, whatever. Just like there-ish. Good enough. That will get me through. 583 meters, just down the road. Oh, it was actually north of that white intersection. Okay, what's this, Thailand maybe? O20. Well, O2 is Bangkok. I don't know about O20. Wait, we're in Laos, aren't we? Okay, that also works, I guess. So this is gonna suck because presumably, yeah, ooh, that could help actually. Dongpalan Village, Sisatanak District. Dongpalan, Sisatanak. You think it would help, but maybe not. I'll go downtown. Oh no. Nope. Jesus. Okay, I might be safe. I'm not necessarily safe though. Oh, come on. No. Battle Royale distance needs to be taken out of competitive, man. Are you serious? Are you serious with this? I mean, give me a break. That is... I mean, just screenshot this. That is the classic example of just the worst thing about Battle Royale distance. This is garbage. Nobody should be eliminated on a round like that. There needs to be some sort of tie range. That is absolutely terrible. It's just wrong, man. 12 elo down because of that. And I've lost, what, 23 elo already to distance in 2 games? Just, man, it's really demoralizing to play duels for an hour and not even gain that much elo and lose it immediately to crap like that. Sucks. Well, the bright side is the winter season is ending, and there will be at least a week break, if not 2 weeks, between this and the next season, which means I can just focus on playing duels instead of having to play weekend series and tank my elo every time. I could even stop playing weekend series, but the videos still do well, and I feel like I owe it to you guys, so I do want to keep playing it, but there is no denying it really throws a wrench in the Road to Rank 1 thing. For sure. But if I just play a bunch of duels in the next couple of weeks, never know how far I could rise. Anyway, please nobody leave. Okay, another 4-person lobby here. Should be pretty easy, because again, I should always be beating these players. It's just distance is so random that they beat me all the time. Anyway, this is free India. Or not. Dog's got the zoomies. Okay, this guy's not figuring this out. This is interesting. Uganda? If only this was BR distance. I could wreck people with this. I think it's probably Kibale. This park here. That or Murchison Falls. It's one of the two. I think it's Kibale though. We'll never know. Alright, 2 remain. Would love to get a duel against a good player so I can get some elo back, but that would require me to win. Where the hell are we? South Africa? Should be. GG. +1. Hooray. I guess. Come on, give me a good player. Ooh, yay, it's Greasy. Okay. Good. Or Greasy, or however you're supposed to say his name. Is this the Bermuda cannon location, or whatever? I said GG. Oh my god. Where's the cannons? It's something like this. Sorry, I meant to say hi, not GG. Yeah, this is the cannon location. This is a trekker that I'm thankfully familiar with, but he is as well, and he actually 5K'd it. Fair enough. Yeah, definitely a good player, but at least I'll get some points from him if I can win. And if I lose, everything gets worse. Pretty free Lux Bollards there. Nothing much worth mentioning. Not entirely sure what I'm looking at here. Is this Turkey or? I think it's Turkey. I'm just going to send Ankara. Hope that he somehow doesn't get the country or something. Okay, it's just Malatya. Sure. Kolokar. Screw it. It's round 4. I don't care. Does not matter to me. I should be getting my elo back. He went Ecuador, actually. It was Max North. I didn't expect that. I could have got good points off him if I went north, but I guess I didn't think it would be all the way up there. Just somewhere in here. Volante. Oh no, it's English. It's a volante. I thought it was like Italian or something. It's Jersey. And he completely nailed it. Alright, basically back to square one then. Turkish again. 02 is west. If that even was a code, which it may not have been. See, now I don't really feel like just plonking and praying in Turkey because it's a little scarier. However, how long is it going to take for me to get to something good? Could be a very long time. 5 is not helpful. It does feel kind of Europe-like. Screw it. I'm going west. Near Bursa. Could even be the European side, but no reason to risk it that much. I hope the European vibe is not the wrong one here. You madman. Are you kidding me? Whoa. Well, good thing I went west. Jesus, what a guess. He must have found something. Found the town. Okay, fair enough. It's France. Pyrénées-Atlantiques. Pyrénées-Atlantiques is there. Good. Hopefully he doesn't find that. But that is the southwesternmost department in France. To be fair, I'd be surprised if he knows that, but you can kind of figure it out. I mean, Pyrenees, Atlantic. Alright, right back at you. Don't know. I need to turn my brightness up on the screen because the stupid light is so bright. Is this Peru? I don't know. I'd like some info here. Peru, Bolivia, something like that, but let me down. He's guessing. Peru or Bolivia? I like Peru. No words. That did not look like any area of Bolivia I've ever seen. I mean, it kind of did, but it didn't look obvious to me. Well, apparently I can't win duels. So distance is not the only problem. I'm going to up my screen brightness a little bit. But this is quickly turning into a complete disaster. We are barely even, we're 2/5 into the video and I've already lost almost 50 elo. This is very bad. Oh my god. Maybe I should have hedged, gone South Peru. I just didn't think, I mean, it didn't look like South Peru. If it was Peru, it was going to be like middle or something, so I just committed to Peru. There was nothing about that that screamed Bolivia to me. I mean, I'm not very good at either of those countries, so, I mean, clearly, right, but I don't know. Guess that's a skill issue. I gotta start winning or I'm gonna be at 1400 by the end of this video. But yeah, I can't blame weekend series for that. I can't blame distance for that. I just lost. Nothing more to it than that. Of course, I have absolutely no idea where this is. Let's go Sao Paulo. Nope. Let's go Minas Gerais. Better. Okay. Why is it highlighted? Okay, well, it's just Western Minas. Yikes, man. Okay, the question is, does everybody know this? We just need one person to not know where we are, and then it's fine, but it's possible everybody figures out Christmas Island. And in that case, we have a problem. This is the airport, though, so maybe we don't have a problem. We there? I think we're there. I think I have the 5K here. Maybe more like there, but either way, I'm fine here. 9 meters. A couple people did not get it. All right, Taco Bell. Pioneer Carter, front plates yes. They are white because they are always white. Why wouldn't they be white? Amigo. A little bit more Spanish here. All right, I'm thinking Texas. I'll go DFW. Maybe try Houston. It's not Houston. I think we're Texas, though. I should be safe here. It was... Whoa. 2 people 5K'd that? That's impressive. Wow, really? My goodness. That's insane. I mean, I guess it was possible, but that is really impressive. Yeni Tuplumchu. Okay. Anyone know where that is? Certainly not me. Ankara, okay. Awfully ironic for Turkey to be commemorating genocide, given the notable genocide they decide to deny ever happened. But I shouldn't talk about political issues here. Not a good idea. Especially since I have Turkish viewers. Not smart. Anyway, Albania or something? Could be. It is Albania. Okay, where? Random anchor statue. What does that say? Bashkia Oricum. Cool. I don't know what that is. Mountains East. It's not speaking to me. I'm gonna go Saranda because for some reason it feels like Saranda to me. I could try Vlora. I could try Duras. Okay, I'm actually safe. I'll guess one more time. Okay, that is better. It is pretty close to Vlora. Oh, Oricum. Okay, it actually was a town. Probably could have looked for that. Oh boy. I don't like the look of this road at all. I'm going the other way. I don't like the look of this one either. Okay, so it's Ukraine. I don't know if any of that helps, but I don't have time to read all of it. Gilro Park. Kiev. Okay. Dnieper District. Maybe near the river. Dniprovsky District. Dnieper District. Could be there. Probably is there, honestly. But we're good anyway. It was, I think, that district, yeah. Okay, good. Final round, can I please win? I really don't feel like losing for the third time. Great. Dead end immediately. Okay, this car is found in Dublin, so it should be Dublin. And as for where, I don't think I have any chance of figuring that out in the time that I have, which is tough. Although I do have one extra guess, which definitely helps. So, let us begin. There. Good, 5.1. Still 5.1. You better not take the lead on me. You are kidding me. You are kidding me, man. It's only -3 this time, which is substantially less bad. I'm not sure why it's that much less bad. These... BR distance is the worst. These city plonk rounds are just horrible. No self-respecting GeoGuessr mode that calls itself competitive should have rounds that get decided on stuff like that. It's fine. -3 is fine. Given the beating I've taken already, that's hardly anything. Okay, well, we have Geo Andrew in here, who is a viewer and quite a good player, as you guys just saw. His elo was close to 1200, I think. Definitely the scariest opponent in this lobby. Oh man, this is going about as badly as it could be so far, I must say. I have not won a single distance game yet. It's such a stupid mode. Oh my god. Okay, where are we? Japan. Oh, it's countries. Dang it, man. Was about to pull out the knowledge that it's Hokkaido, and then it doesn't matter. It also sounds like it's storming outside, which is a little scary, because if my power goes out, I am completely done for here. Because the power has gone out. It went out last night, and it went out a few days before that. If it goes out tonight, oh boy. I mean, first of all, rip this recording. And second of all, rip my weekend series. Because it might not even come back on. The Wi-Fi might not even come back on before the weekend series actually ends. Ecuador. Yeah, Andrew's going to be hard to beat. Definitely the best player in here. I mean, that might be me, but the best other player in here. At least. Okay, just Netherlands. Definitely Netherlands. Very straightforward. Albania, Montenegro, something like that. Rifts indeed. Language, please. That is not Albanian. All right, final round versus Andrew. That looks like Urdu. And it certainly should be, given what I'm seeing here. Pretty easy. No chance he misses this. Cafe bar. Stevecinos. That Enye has got to be a Spanish thing. Well done by him to stay alive there. Used his 50-50 though. This is a problem. I'm gonna 50. It's Mex. Honestly, thought it was Europe. Yeah, I mean, again, it is not scummy for me to use the 50-50 there. I don't care what you say. He just used it. I'm allowed to use it too. That was a hard round. I thought it might be Europe. I figured I may as well just use it. I've lost enough elo today already. I can't afford to keep losing it. Okay, give me a good opponent, and can I actually win this time? Decent opponent. Should get probably, I don't know, 4 or 5 from this. Is that a North Sumatra roof? That may be Lake Toba. That would put us pretty much right where I have my pin. But we have Sumatra Car and North Sumatra roof, so Toba I think is the way to go here. Beautiful. It was actually Samusir, okay. I figured out Sumatra, which is... I'd already saved him a lot of points. That's an Ontario speed limit sign. We are going to go straight into Toronto and guess there. It was Oshawa, or Oshawa, or any Canadians, feel free to let me know how I'm supposed to say that. More Japan. Can I use this? Is that Hokkaido? Northern Gaiwire? Yeah, let's go Hokkaido. Probably should have just plonked Sapporo, but... should be Hokkaido. It was Hakodate. Tough. Still good points, though. Don't know. Sweden or something. Or Gen 4 Finland. Might even have been Gen 3 at the start. Wait, hold on. Wait, no, it's it is Finland. Don't listen to me. Okay, he'll get his healing round here. There's no way he misses it by this much. Yeah. Just Kuopio. Okay. Still have not received a message from the Duels League guy. Tumbes. I don't... damn it, man. Could this have been any other round? Tumbes is right up here. And I'm guessing my opponent doesn't know that. That would have been really nice for me, but it had to be the healing round. Yep, he was nowhere near it. Any damage round, and that's an instant win. Sunset Drive, Maple Street. Blowing Rock. What? Where the heck are we? North Carolina. Interesting. Right in the Smokies, I guess, or Blue Ridge, or whatever the mountains are called. But yeah, North Carolina flag there. Blowing Rock probably shows up, realistically. Yeah, it's right there. Okay. Not far now. New Zealand. I think Auckland's got to be the way here. Feels very Auckland to me. And he was in Australia. GG. Okay. I'll take it. It's a little bit of rating back. +3. Wow, that's really not much. It's not bad though. I played badly there. Nah, man. What do you mean? You played fine. That what? That Mexico round was hard. That wasn't your fault. Okay, high level profile, decently high rating. Couple masters, a lot of players in here. I don't know why a bunch of people are playing distance right now, but I don't think it helps me. Okay, can I win a distance game, please? Just one? That's all I ask. Hunasgiria, Hunas Falls, Sri Lanka. Okay. That's probably all we're getting here. Actually, maybe not. Except if you're gonna blur the road number. Really? Why? What is the point? I don't know why some things just randomly get blurred, and there's just no reason for them to get blurred. Okay, so we're just in the mountains here. 53. .1. Yeah, I'm safe here. Actually, only 3 people figured out the country there. Hunas Falls. Yeah, that was only a POI, really. Saúde de família. Jaboatão. Belo Horizonte. Okay. What is Jaboatão? I don't want to trust. It doesn't necessarily have to be in Belo. .28. Okay, so it's not in Belo. Jaboatão. South? No? Whoa. Jesus. Okay. That was scary. What the? What in the hell? Recife. I'm assuming everybody found what I found, probably. I mean, there are a couple people in Belo, so I have to assume they saw what I saw. It was just bait. Weird ass pole plate. I don't know what that is. I'm getting turned around. Give me something concrete here. Are those the Kyushu ones? Isn't that the same plate that I saw earlier? Guy wire? I think it's a... Is it a Kyushu? No. It's a southern, isn't it? Jesus. Oh, I'm out of guesses. I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna lose to this guy. Oh my god, I didn't. Oh my god. It was Osaka. I forgot I had 2 guesses. Thankfully he was guessing down there and he didn't guess middle. Okay, I got away with that. 5K? 15? Come on. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Somewhere in here. Löschenkohl and praising. Praising. Löschenkohl, praising. Ah. Oh no. Oh, this wasn't supposed to be this hard. Why is my game's lagging like hell? Löschenkohl. Löschenkohl. Up here somewhere. It's fine. There's no way they both beat me here, right? Surely not. Oh, this guy's at 0, so... Okay, good. I survived, get my 3 guesses back. And I'm going to refresh because it is lagging. Don't know immediately what I'm looking at. Water. Is this Greece? It is Greece. This is so random though. There's no way I find this, right? Why is he already guessing? Mesidopoleo. Polio or whatever. Xaplostres. Freaking whatever the hell that says. Good. Is it hippocampus? Hippocampus. Okay, we're good. It was just east of Athens. Completely lucky that it was, honestly. And hippocampus probably just means a word, like beach or something. But thankfully, I won a game. It wasn't pretty, but I won. And that Japan round was, I mean, I probably should have lost. And if I had lost there, out of the top 3, that's probably minus like 30 or something. So I dodged a bullet for sure. Haven't been dodging bullets so far today, but I dodged a bullet in that one. Alright, so we got Andrew in this game again, I think. See if he can get his revenge. Mr. and Mrs. Does that say LV? We're trying it. Nice. Wasn't very easy to read. I just, for whatever reason, all it was a straight line and a slightly diagonal line. And that just told me LV for some reason. I don't know. Just jumped out at me. Anyway. Still no guesses. It is first round, so there's no real rush. But people do appear to be confused about this one. Just check my phone, make sure that there's nothing going on that I'm missing. People are in my Discord server freaking out. They probably noticed that I lost. Wow, there's a lot. Wow, there's a lot of messages in here. I need to just catch up on these later. Okay, Norway? Yeah. Just your average Norwegian landscape. Hello, Andrew. Solid white? Solid white? The hell? East Peru? Panic time? East Bolivia? Oh my god, it was Bolivia. What the hell? Bolivia catching me out today. My goodness. Kind of a weird lock. Well done to Andrew getting that first time. That was not obvious. Unless I missed something obvious. Just squat, I guess. Yeah. For a second I thought it could be the South Philippines car, because the road looks very Filipino, but the car was not quite right. Alright, final round against Andrew, part 2. India. Simple as can be. I hope I can still pull off top 5, but I think it's pretty close at this point, because I've had a bad week. I'm getting decent season points though, because I'm still placing in the games that I lose. What the hell? Turkey? Ilarslan. Okay, is this Swiss cam or maybe not? No, it's not. Austria? This could be Slovenia though. I'm actually gonna go Slovenia. Ooh, danger. Could easily have been Austria. I think he didn't get the 50-50 in time. I'll take it. I'll take it. Wouldn't mind one more duel against a good player here. To at least give me a chance to get some of my elo back, but okay, Mr. US. Okay, duels guy still hasn't answered me. Oh no. Yo. Is this the guy I banned from my server? Oh no. Oh no. Dude, no. Oh, that's so awkward. Bro. This guy like started drama in my Discord server and I banned him, and now I'm playing him in a duel. Oh my god. You have to be kidding me. That is hilarious. Oh dear. Okay, he went north. I'm not completely sure why, but I'll take it. Maybe it's not the same guy though. His profile is very low level, which is a little weird. But it could be. Okay, Japan, but I don't have any clues. Those are not legible. Guy wire is normal yellow. This is not helpful. Okay, I have seen absolutely nothing here. Just give me a plate that I can decipher. What is that logo at the top? Is it the Kyushu one? I need to review these plates. I'm so bad with them. Jesus, I have no idea. I'm gonna go south. Shikoku. Okay. Oh, that's what it is. That's just Shikoku logo. I need to know that. Things just slip your mind when you don't study them enough. Jeonnam. That's over here. Okay. VMRODPMNE. Don't know what that means. Is this the A3? Or am I tripping? Doesn't this road have triple yellow? Find out soon enough. It was not the A3. Okay. Sure. Close enough. Automotriz. Okay, we're just, I don't know. This might be Mexico. Potosino? Potosi? No, this is not Bolivia, right? It is Mex. I thought I'll get my points back either way. And I didn't. Well done. Oh, man. I figured I was trying to hedge all the Americas, and then I realized I might have clicked a little too far away from Mexico. 2 points, though. Probably fine. Helligheid eerst. Is this Belgium? Feels coastal. Is coastal. Okay. Good guess again from him, though. After his slightly bad guess in the Thailand round, he's been pretty flawless since. Aloya. Limbaji. And Ozolmuija. Up there. Found Aloya. So did he. This guy's good. Kigali. Up goes the damage. Not optimal. I cannot afford to lose again. I have lost too much already. Légumes, Grand Couteau. Crap. What is 450? Is that Montreal? I don't know where 450 is, I can't lie. He went Serbia? Okay, that guess makes literally no sense. I have no idea what he's doing there. Did he throw on purpose? If so, why? If that was a genuine guess, I have no idea what he's doing. So my max is 120, so 42.36. It would get me 5th, but it would be close. If I get 2nd place again, it would be 42.24. And if I get 3rd, it would be 42.16. So I can afford to get 2nd or 3rd here if I win the rest of the games. And I will secure 5th place, which is fine by me. But obviously, I would prefer to just win this. Got a friend in this game. And a 1200. He left. Ah, interesting. Preferred the easy schedule, perhaps. Okay, well, it makes my life a little bit easier. Zdravlje. HR. So we will be in Croatia. Probably Zagreb. Sokol Maric. Can't read the plate. Dang it. I have to assume this is Zagreb, though. Be pretty surprised if it's not. What does that say? Tiskara Knjigovežnica. Okay, cool. Don't know what that means, but I'm chilling here. Nobody has guessed Zagreb yet, which is kind of surprising. That's because no one was in Croatia. Okay. Next up, maybe Finland. Hard to tell, though. Okay, should be Finland. Rukkajärvi, Vuotunki, and Virkula. Uh-oh. I'll checkpoint that, but there's no way I'm going back. And we got Arid. Okay, we're going back. Checkpoint. I did go back to the checkpoint. Rukkajärvi, Vuotunki, Virkula. Yeah, that's not happening. We got Arid the other way, too. Okay. Planck Center. 100. Oh my god. Okay, we're north then. Better? Oh, no way. No shot. Oh my god. Oh my god, that was so close. Okay, sigh of relief. Sigh of relief. Oh my god. That was insanely close. This guy was... I mean, we're almost equidistant there. I am glad that went my way. That says Zagreb. We've had a lot of stressful... This is not Zagreb. This is Sweden. Oh, that said Göteborg, didn't it? Shoot. Wait, what was I looking at? Yeah. Nice. It's so interesting how there can be a Croatia round where they go around for a minute and don't even figure out the country, and then a Finland round where everyone's like really close. Flygradiogatan. Yeah, I don't know. We're good here. A little further south. All right, let's win this. Come on. 5K. Rotterdam, N215. Rotterdam. Okay, N215 is down here. We have Melisant, Brielle, and Odorp. Melisant, Odorp. Other way, middle harness is this, so we are between the two. We are going north-northeast as we hit the N215, and the road is called, give me the road name, please. No shot, man. Okay, we're not going to get the road name, but it curves out. Not this, though. Are we here? 20 meters. I did have it. Ah, it was this one. Okay, I was not sure because, like, the roundabout didn't look quite roundabout-y to me. But, got the 5K. Got the +1. And got the 40 season points. Okay, so I just need second or third here, and I need to win the duel to secure 5th place. Second or third in a country's game should not be hard. The duel is the only uncertain bit left, I would say. Discord server's going crazy right now. Oh, he did answer me. Oh, shoot. Well, I'm in a lobby, and I don't really know how to leave other than like closing the tab. So I think I'm going to play this game. Once I'm done with this game, I'll let my duels opponent know, and you guys will get a little bit of bonus content right before the final duel. But I'm fine on time. I'm not going to run out of time, so we're good. As long as the power doesn't go out. Although it's raining pretty hard. Yeah, it's been really stormy here of late. Satvik Rao. I feel like I've seen this guy in my comments, but I'm not sure. Okay, good. Now nobody leave. Let's go. Final Be Our Country's game of the season. Sweden. Yep. If only it was Norway so I could have Chad moved. Sad. Come on, folks. I got someone waiting on me now. This guy's just not going to guess, apparently. Sure, man. That's a Sicilian flag. A little Triskelion with the head in the middle. Kind of like the Isle of Man, except it has a head. Luxembourg. Straightforward with the bollards. I hate these avatars, man. Everyone looks the same. It's like, what is the point? It's still so ridiculous they decided to add those things. I'm just glad they haven't forced me to make one yet, but I still feel that day is coming. White car. Peru, Bolivia again? Or Chile? Okay, which one is it this time? This time it was Peru. Alright, bit of Nordic action here. More Sweden? Yeah. Classic Swedish crossing sign there. One Finland, one Norway. Zone. Park. Park. Quebec. Should be Canada either way. Oh. He must have gone US. Alright. 1468. Final duel. Never mind. No. Not final duel. Here we are. Alright, we're playing a USA duel. I was planning on recording the playoffs of this league if I actually make it to the playoffs. I just didn't feel like recording the regular season because I just have a lot of other stuff to do. Okay, well, I have to wait for him because I can't jump into a competitive duel while I'm waiting, so I gotta just hope he shows up. Andrew says he's letting me win. Sure, mate. Sure you are. Apologies for the delay. But again. Oh, there he is. Alright, he says he's ready. Good luck. And let's begin. No healing, no move. Ace USA. I think I'm like 5-4 so far in this league, if I remember correctly. I don't even know if that's good enough for playoffs. I need to play better. Bugline Trail. Village of Merton. Village of Merton. That's all it says. I don't see a plate. A couple white plates, actually. I would have thought northeast here. New Hampshire or something. He's guessed. I suppose I could also see something a little further down. I'll try an H. How is it ever Wisconsin? Wisconsin is like maybe the most confusing state to me. Makes no sense. It looks like every other place in the country. Okay, gotta calm down. Calipole 714. I don't know. Is that San Diego? Goat Hill Junction, Costa Mesa. It's just LA. I think. Wait, where's Costa Mesa? I hate LA and all of its stupid suburbs. Can't find anything. Gotta make sure it's not down here. I'm pretty sure it's LA. There it is. Alright, good. He did go close to San Diego. Would rather have North California, but I guess I'll take California nonetheless. Clark and Pleasant Valley. Blue front. Another bluish front over there. Connecticut plate. That's what I'm going with. Can't be sure, but architecture buildings feel pretty good and the plate looks very Connecticut. He thought it was a Minnesota plate, which is fair because it was blue. I guess it looked more like Connecticut to me, but then again, Wisconsin looked like New Hampshire to me, so I can't really comment, can I? Nevada Bollard? I think that's what that is, but I don't know if that's reliable meta. But it certainly feels like Nevada, so let's go here. A little north of Las Vegas. Not bad. I was going to go there and then I didn't. But that's a win anyway. Nice and quick. Alright, GG. 4 rounds. I think AJ will accept this result, even though it's ever so slightly late. So I will go and send that in the Discord. He was pinging me. That's fine. That was pretty recent. I can just okay. I hope he counts it. All right, finally. to determine whether I will finish top 5 in the season. Probably, unless somebody else jumps in front of me at the last second, which is possible, but I think it's unlikely. That guy's not close enough. Ooh. Is he still playing? He could overtake me, couldn't he? Well, we'll see about that, but he doesn't have a lot of time either. Anyway, enough of that. Let's win the duel. Let's finish this off on a good note. Come at me, whoever you may be. This is for 5th, and I'm not even sure that the people in 3rd and 4th are legit. I don't know who they are. Oh, we got the same guy. Okay. I still think this is the guy I banned from my server. But anyway, no reason to dwell on that for the moment. This looks like Chile. So I will plonk right there. I went right in the middle of the Andes. Not smart. Okay, a bit further south. Fair enough. Figured quick guessing was probably the way there because it was a little ambiguous at the start. Driving left. Bangladesh? Should be. Nice. Easy Dhaka. Not sure what I'm looking at. Israel? No. Orenda. Prodaj Orenda. Or Orienda. Zhytomyr. Zhytomyr is here. Nice. Decent damage. Not much, but yeah, it's probably going to get nullified in a second anyway. This is Turkey, maybe? Sivas. To my west. Alright. Good chance he finds the same thing. Yep. Okay. This is the guy that guessed Serbia on Quebec. Wouldn't mind if he just did that again. This is Norway. Did I guess in Norway? I did. Let's go. Because it's clearly in the whatever the hell that says. Blåfjella Sjakkerfjella National Park. Clearly we're there. Actually ended up being pretty close. Okay, Japan. We have horizontal plates, so we should be, by my estimation, in Ishikawa, Toyama, or Fukui. So I'm going to go middle, Ishikawa. It's Miyagi. What the hell? I thought there were, really? I thought there were like double, I thought all the plates, I think there was like double horizontal there, which I think of as being that area. So I guess I'm just wrong. White car, huh? Expected Argentina, but I guess it's Chile. It's probably max south. Certainly feels that way. I don't know how max south though. I'll go Puerto Natales. Whoa, really? Okay. Thought it was further south than that. Although it's hard to region guess down there. Okay, this is not going according to plan at all. An MK, maybe? Sofia. E870. E870? Where would you be? It's to my south. Oh, Skopje. Oh, God. It is North Macedonia. somewhere in here. It's just Kumanova. Okay. Kind of getting beat up on so far here. This guy has shown he's a very strong player, although a couple of his guesses have been weirdly bad. Not in this game, though. Ooh, Belgium. Flemish. Okay, thought it was France for a good while there. But Belgium also fits. Okay, he did go France. Okay, not bad. Let's keep it up. Right end drive. Yellow plate. Only one though. That looked like Romanian from the glimpse of it that I got. Certainly looks like Romania. It's very flat, so I'm going to go southern Romania here. Could also be northeastern. Oh, he missed it. He went Slovakia. Should be GG. Nice. Got the win. Well played, my friend. If it is you, I'm sorry that I banned you. Felt it had to be done, though. Anyhow, there you go. 5th place, as long as somebody doesn't overtake me in the last hour. I'll take that. Again, I don't know who these people are. They may be either cheaters or smurfs. This guy literally says he's a smurf, so I don't know who it would be, though. However, not so bad. Not so bad. I am still, unfortunately, 11th in autumn. I don't know if that will ever change. All I got to do is ban someone, but I'm not sure that will happen. But I will take my top 5. Very, very solid. Was never going to get top 2 or even top 3, realistically. So yeah, fine. Up to 1470. I mean, I lost 31 elo in this video. But given how the first 6 games went, it felt like I was going to lose a lot more elo than that. So I think, especially given how it went at the start, it ended up okay. Not great, but okay. It was still one of my worst weeks, but it wasn't my worst. And yeah, bad weeks happen sometimes. And I will be back for sure with some Road to Rank 1 pretty soon. Probably a good few videos before the next season kicks off, because I really want to get my elo up before distance tanks it again. So thank you all for watching. We have been recording for only 1 hour 33. That was quick. What the hell? I played a USA duel and it was still only 1 hour and a half. It's really strange, actually, but okay. I guess it's better. I mean, I don't need to be putting out 2-hour videos. I think 1 hour and a half is a little more reasonable. But anyway, thank you for watching this video. Thank you for watching all the Weekend Series videos this season. If you have, it is much appreciated. And if you're new here, feel free to like, subscribe, do, you know, the usual. And yeah, that's going to do it for me this season, but I will be back very soon with plenty of other stuff. So thank you all for watching, and for the last time in the winter season, goodbye.